Hello again, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Today, we're moving on to principle number 6, discover the satisfaction of food. And before we begin this, I want you to put me on hold and go grab a small snack or something that you can eat or take a bite of. All right, go put me on hold and I will be right here when you get back. All right, now you should be back with your little snack. And what I want you to do is just take one bite of whatever it is. One bite and hold it in your mouth. Don't chew it. Just hold it in your mouth. I know that's hard. We're not used to doing that, right? Hold it in your mouth. And now I really want you to pay attention to the characteristics or the qualities of the food that you're eating. What is the texture like? Is it chewy? Is it smooth? Is it crunchy? Does it have a skin? What is the temperature like? Is it hot? Is it room temperature? Is it cold? And then I really want you to pay attention to what does it taste like? Is it something that you really look forward to? Is the taste really satisfying to you? All right, so go ahead and eat the rest of that food. But here's the reason that we're doing this, and that's an exaggeration of really what I'd like you to do when you start eating your food, is really to slow your roll, right? We talked about that in the 2020 guideline. Slow down, taste the food, and find out if it really is something that you were looking forward to. Was it something that kept you satisfied? When you are giving yourself unconditional permission to eat what you want in the environment that's really conducive, there's no stress, there's no peer pressure, there's no judgment, it can be a really powerful force to keeping you satisfied and content. You will find that probably you don't need as much of that food as you once did to keep yourself satisfied. This goes back to the study that we're talking about, the college students that were giving all the pizza that they want for a month. And after a couple of weeks, they decided, that's not what they wanted anymore too. So you'll be able to find that, and using the fullness scale also, you'll be able to find how much feels good to you. So if you're eating a whole bag of Dove chocolates, well, that was satisfying, but then did it really make you feel good afterwards? What did that entombment tell you about your body? How did it feel? So again, trying to find that comfortable fullness level that still satisfies you. That's principle number 6. Now on to principle number 7 is coping with emotions without using food. Really trying, especially during these trying times of the coronavirus, right? When we use foods with feeling to cope with our feelings, you're giving yourself a double whammy. Food does not fix feelings. And I think probably down deep, most people know this, but it may become a habit when we get bored or lonely or stressed or happy, excited, whatever the feeling is, we turn to food. And food may give you a temporary relief of comfort, or it might distract you from whatever pain or stress you're going through at that time. But you're still left with that double whammy. One, now you've eaten, and maybe you've eaten foods that you maybe would have eaten in less quantities and or different types of foods that you would have eaten. So you have the extra calories from the foods that you have eaten, plus you still have all the feelings to deal with. So you have that double whammy. A lot of times when we're using foods to comfort ourselves, we choose less nutrient-dense foods, and we also choose foods in larger quantities too. And again, so then you still have the pain of whatever's going on, or the stress of whatever's going on. So finding out what distracts you. I know my biggest thing is jazzercise. I love to exercise, especially when I'm stressed out. So if I can't get to jazzercise, then I'm going to go do a walk. The other thing I like to do, and it's something new for me because I never thought I would do this, is journal. Write it down. Write your thoughts down. Write your feelings down. And you'll find, and it doesn't have to be in a journal. It could just be on a piece of paper, or you can do something creative on your laptop or whatever, but really just using something else to distract yourself besides using foods. And I know Kelly's been doing such an awesome job at giving us so many things to do for a day. So here's my challenge. Again, at these times, everything is probably a little different for everybody. But if you are feeling stressed or lonely or bored, whatever it is, give yourself a break, all right? I call this my one little thing rule. Pick one little thing, whatever it is. It could be one room to organize, or one bill to pay, or whatever it is, one email to write, one paper to file, one phone call to make, whatever it is, pick one thing and focus on getting that done. And maybe you do that throughout the day. Maybe you pick out, this is what I want to do in the morning. This is the one thing I need to do. This is the one thing I need to do in the afternoon. I usually start with one thing a day. Sometimes that's a challenge for me. Sometimes I'll make a list for myself, because if I get through that one thing, maybe if I feel like accomplished, especially on a Saturday after jazzercise, I feel like I could tackle the whole world. So this list comes in really handy because I forget a lot too. So I can say, oh, I got that done. So check it off. And is there something else I wanted to get done? So don't stress yourself out and don't compare yourself to what everybody else is doing. You do you, as Kelly says. We're getting a t-shirt with that made too. The next time we'll talk about principle number 8. And then we'll have 9 and 10. So I'm going to keep them a surprise until the next time. Hope you have a relaxful day. Do something for you. Do something for good. And don't forget to practice that satisfaction along with the fullness that feels comfortable to you. Have a great day. See you later.